Hey everyone, it's Richard Metal Fan here, bringing you guys a brand new 2021 review. And today we're going to be talking about the new EP from the deathcore band Lorna entitled "And I Return to Nothingness," which is out now through Century Media Records. Now, for those of you who aren't familiar with Lorna, they're a deathcore band from New Jersey that formed in 2010. And I discovered Lorna probably around 2014, 2015 or so. And for me, I don't know. I kind of wrote off Lorna for a little while. So I just don't know. There was something about them that just didn't click with me. But it wasn't until after that, they parted ways with their original vocalist, Tom Barber, and now he's the vocalist for Chelsea Grin. Then they got their second vocalist, that creepy abuser piece of shit, CJ McCreary, who used to sing for Signs in the Swarm. And then they put out, in my opinion, one of my favorite albums of last year, Immortal, which I surprisingly liked. And that was honestly really what made me a fan of Lorna and then go back and listen to the older stuff like Flesh Coffin and Psalms and stuff like that. And that's what got me into the band. And here we are with their new EP called "And I Return to Nothingness." And with this, they have a lineup change. They have a new vocalist, Will Ramos, who used to sing for the band Monument of a Memory. And I honestly thought he was a really good. And I heard initially he was going to be filled in, but then they actually just made him a permanent member, which I'm not going to lie, I did see it coming. So it wasn't that much of a surprise, and I'm really glad that it got him into the band. And with this EP, I honestly think this is kind of like a new beginning, a new era for Lorna in a way. I honestly thought they were kind of like onto something with the Immortal album they put out last year. They kind of have that more kind of blackened death metal vibes to it, and they have a lot more like symphonics and orchestration to it. Yeah, I'll just dive right into it. Production-wise, it is a fucking beast. Like, I think it's just this EP is only 3 songs, and it's just a kick to the nuts all the way through. Let's just talk about like the vocals. Like Will Ramos, I think he's a really great addition to the band. Really fills in that spot. And then the guitar work from Adam D'Amico and Andrew O'Connor, just like both Adam and Andrew's guitar playing is really tight. And they also both play bass on the EP, which is great, interesting. And I kind of wish Lorna has an official bass player, because I've seen Lorna, the last couple times I saw Lorna they didn't have a bassist and they had to use backing tracks. And I really wish they could get like a full-time bassist, but that's just me. And drumming wise, Austin Archie's drumming is just really superb, really just fucking sick. So yeah, without further ado, let's dive into this EP track by track. Now, starting things off is the title track of the album, "And I Return to Nothingness." And right from the get-go, it lures you into sort of like a false sense of security with sort of like uplifting tones to it. And it doesn't take too long before like the ferocity takes hold, and there's like a sick scream and some crushing blast beats, and then some really rapid fire riffing thing, and then I don't know. It's a sick song, and it has shows really great range from Will Ramos, and you just definitely know you're in for a ride. Moving on to Of the Abyss. Now, Of the Abyss sort of like a very ominous, darker kind of soundscape, with also some great orchestration and some sick drumming. And I really love like the blackened tones kind of like add another level of aggression to the mix. And this is a freaking sick. And then we close things out with "To the Hellfire" here, which is the first song that was released from this EP. And there starts off with some really chilling acoustic tones at the beginning, which only shows like the sheer madness that is about to unfold. And the track sort of like gains momentum quickly, and it has a sick song just laying waste to anything in its path. And just the vocals from Will, just I don't know, it's just fucking gruesome. From like the ear-piercing screams to like the darkest growls, just leaves you just like a cold shiver down your spine. Now overall, "And I Return to Nothingness" by Lorna a fucking great EP. And I definitely think that the boys are back in town. And I'm really looking forward to seeing them with Will. Well, they're playing at the Masquerade on September 26th. They'll be with Enterprise Earth, so I'll be there if anybody's interested. So anyway, if I were to give the new Lorna EP a score, I'm going to give it a solid 9 out of 10. So yep, that's my review of the new Lorna EP, guys. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about it, and I'll see you all in the next video. And as always, keep it metal.